In fact, we have a very less crowd, but it is quite all right. Friends, today's topic is none other than, which is my also favorite, that is persona. Dynamics of a winning persona. When it comes to personality, there are several other angles and areas to look into. But my personal area, which I usually work hard, me being coming from hospitality industry, me being coming from foreign background, as well as domestic, but there are several important issues which I feel they are the most important. Again, when it comes to persona, we're talking about several areas, but first one is called OG, that is called outer grooming. How we dress up ourselves, how we carry ourselves, what we wear, if there are men, your Cambridge style pants, bottoms down, type of shoes, your haircut, your teeth, side locks, every aspect. Friends, there is something which is called as, impression. When you walk in, without you opening up your mouth, people reach you. Again, they go deep down inside and they analyze and they work hard to with their own brains and think what this person is all about. His likes, dislikes, his caste, creed, belief, culture, everything, you are thinking about the other person. So it's always a judgmental point. You judge a person, again, as I said, he has not even opened his mouth yet. You are just looking at him and you are in your own brains, you analyze. And when you analyze something, we always do two things. One is the right thing and one is the wrong thing. Simple as that. When it comes to right thing, you are thinking, okay, this person might be from Pedder Road, this person might be XYZ area, and this person might be rich, this person might be a great leader, this person might be a great chef, XYZ. You look into all the areas of that person. But to be frank, it is proven internationally and domestic. One thing, that is 9 out of 10 times people go wrong when they judge a person. 9 out of 10 times. It is proven. You will be shocked. You will say, again, there is a wonderful saying, never read a book by a cover and all those areas. But I have seen, like, again, me into hotel industry in Walt Disney World, we used to meet people and we used to say that, okay, this person might be very, intellectual when it comes to his event management. But sometimes this person has no clue what's happening. Sometimes you will say this person must be really great when it comes to language, when it comes to every area of our life. But that person may not, and it has proven. But when it comes to personality, I personally look into your IP, that is your inner personality. OG, that is your outer grooming, the way you carry yourself, the clothing and every style of it. With this, I have written all the C's, and my favorite C, which I'm sure some of you guys must be very much aware, that C starts here. None other than, can anyone tell me?
Courage.
Yes, which we discussed it last time. Yes, I think I gave an example of Monica More. I don't know if you know her. This is the girl who lost her 2 hands at Ghatkopar railway station. She is still alive. We met her. When me and my wife, we had gone to meet her, man, we were scared, shattered. But she was so confident and she was like, hello. I mean, she was like so friendly. Something which we must carry, no matter what happens. Friends, the reason I talk about this C, courage, it is also about, one thing which is leaving your problems behind. People working in a bank, people working in government offices and all, they bring their package. Don't take me wrong, I'm making an open statement. They bring their package of their worries, their family problems, XYZ. Again, me coming from hospitality industry, we were told 6:30 in the morning for breakfast and 1:30 in the night for a midnight buffet in US. And we used to have that same energy. Good morning and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sunil. I'll be at your service today. And would you be kind to, if you are looking forward for something, do not hesitate. The same voice with the same style. That energy we had to carry. Again, that is what is called winning persona. Now, when it comes to this C, courage, as you rightly mentioned, there are several other C's and this is my favorite. In fact, there are all other C's, but this C stands for content knowledge. no matter what field you are into, no matter who you are, perhaps you are a doctor. Do you have all the other C's with you? Every C is connected with each others. Now, if you are a doctor, again, are you a certified? Yes, you have to be. Again, probably a member of a health association and whatever your certifications are. Then comes your several other C's. This is also my favorite C, which is called as communication skills. When it comes to personality and communication skills, it goes very much hand in hand. Several people I have seen in my life. Let us give you a wonderful example. I met a person called Akshay Kumar, okay, an actor. Recent Akshay Kumar, Neeraj Pandey and some other people, they were doing promotion for the movie Baby. Okay, my son, who's a journalist, I had gone with him, and you will be shocked the way they greeted us. The way, again, we had a separate, we had to go in a corner and take some questions, but the smile, and like he said, don't treat us like we are big people, we are just like you. And that's what it is, guys. Communication happens. Sometimes we communicate ourselves with completely wrong intentions, with completely wrong style. Some people have communication with an accent. Now my younger son, who is 14 years old, sometimes he gets very funny and he would say, hello, may I help you? He would bring an accent to imitate. Again, but communication, be your own self. Never ever wear a mask of something else. Be your own genuine yourself at all given times. At times we get angry, we have a different persona, we have a different personality. But when it comes to communication, leave the same rhythm. Leave your same style how you communicate. Don't be too stylish when you talk to someone. When it comes to communication, there is another important part, which is language. Again, there is the body language. In the personality, there is two important factors. One is eye contact, and second is a smile. A genuine, authentic smile, how we greet a person, how we talk to someone, how we present our business card, how we sell. That first thing called is your image when you see someone, how you present yourself. Don't take me wrong, I was just having a word outside with one of these people from Help Library, and I said there are several people, those who have a great content knowledge, but when it comes to communication, there is fear. Oh my goodness, he's Akshay Kumar. Oh my goodness, he's Ratan Tata. Oh my goodness, he is this and that. They all are people. Do not, get intimidated by a person's personality. No matter who is, she is, they are simple people. So try your best to be genuinely yourself. Now, communication, how it goes with your personality. Imagine there are several people, those who don't talk. Have you ever come across?
Yeah, so many people are silent.
So many people, they do not talk, but they have a winning persona. I had conducted a session at Varli Blind School. Me and my wife were there, and we met so many people, those who can't see. But the way they carry themselves, the way they spoke. In fact, we had gone for a music concert of blind people. I saw blind people counting their steps. So again, personality comes with your confidence. Now, what is confidence all about? All the C's again. That person walked with a harmonium in his hand. He walked to that particular place. He kept it there. He probably connected some, chords and all. But he was so well organized. Again, for a reason, I thought that, are we here with some blind people? I'm not, I would say I was really shocked and amazed when I saw some of these guys. Now, coming to your communication, there's another important aspect, which is your voice. Guys, pay attention. I'm coming to your persona, but all these things, how important they are. Now, your voice, again, are you married? Are you married? Look at your voice. अरे कल कहाँ थे तुम? कल कहाँ थे तुम? अरे कल कहाँ थे? Look at your voice. Automatically it goes down. Your tone, rhythm, pitch, your articulation, everything goes in for a toss sometimes when you are angry. we were conducting a session on email writing, and one thing we told everyone, screaming, that is never ever write an email when you are angry. Take a deep breath, count, 1 to 10, do whatever you have to do, relax, then you send an email. So, when we are angry, our communication changes, our voice changes. When 9 out of 10 times it happens, when we are angry, our language changes. Automatically, language which we should not, abusive language comes out. Any words which we had never thought of, we try to bring in those words to disrespect someone because we are angry. So, personality and anger, big two ends of life, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Pay a very sharp attention to this. Be, at all times, be very calm when you talk to someone. Again, I think we attended an anger management lecture last time. And I forgot her name, Moily.
My name is Shiri.
No. The lady who was here on anger management. Moily. Anyway, she also mentioned the same thing, which is there is an anger. First thing you do is see if, you could have come out of it in a different way. So there is a wonderful saying, hone ke baad, you can't sit back and say, "Arey yaar, aisa nahi hona chahiye. Ho gaya, forget it now." So when it comes to your anger, control yourself. A winning persona is a persona who does not get angry. A persona who is saying that, "Hello, great, hi." Communication, there is another important part which I want to share with you, how well we speak. When it comes to communication, straight away we are coming to language. Simple communication, which is hi, hello, hi, how are you? I have seen, giving lectures in several colleges, I have seen, ask someone, how are you? You know what they say? I'm good. Now, voice modulation. I am good. You can say that in several different ways. I personally hate it. You should always say, hello, hi, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. And you? I'm fine, I'm great, I'm alright, I'm doing great. There are several ways instead of just saying, I'm good. Now, if you ask, this is not wrong. But say that correctly. It's not good. It's good.
Shortcut it is.
It's good. Again, it has a different meaning. I don't want to go there, but I'm good.
We don't want to go more communication and all.
You know what? Simple it is. When someone says, hi, Anil, how are you doing today? I'm fine, man. Thanks for asking. Now, this good here, sometimes people take it very offensively. If you tell them, hi, hello, how are you? I'm doing just fine, man. Thanks for asking. You say something else again. Again, there is one more important factor when it comes to interviews. Personality in interviews, we will come back after that, after a few minutes. But when you talk to someone, hello, hi, so nice to see you. How is the family? How is everyone? I like your shirt, I like your pant, I like your dog, I like your XYZ. You award and reward someone. You always say nice things about a person. Where are you from? Oh, sir, I'm from Rajasthan. Oh, great. I love that thepla of Rajasthan. You have eaten, not eaten, secondary, but sometimes you feel, the person feels good. Now, I'm from Karnataka and someone will say, oh, great. You guys make the best idli. Wow, great. Even I did not know that. I was in a wonderful place called, I forgot the name, but it was in Rajasthan. And I spoke to this person and he was, in fact, driver. And we wanted to take some directions. And this guy had worked with SOTC and some other travel agency companies. And when I asked him, Kaise ho bhaiya? I'm doing very fine. My goodness, I was shocked. Guys, communication. Sometimes you take things for granted that someone may not or may speak the right language in the right style. But sometimes you have no clue, people may not speak your language.
Yes.
So you understand that. There is a big barrier between two people. When they talk that, this is something wrong here. Don't take that anger home. Be there with the person. Win a person. Now, communication, I'll come to few other things. Let us just judge ourselves how well we communicate ourselves. Okay? Do we have when it comes to language, we're talking about grammar, we're talking about right pronunciation, and we're talking about vocabulary. Alright? When it comes to grammar, pronunciation and vocabulary, I want to question you guys. Please translate. I am an official translator for Department of Law in US where we did several murder and homicide scenes. There was this lady who had killed her husband and this line was there. It was in fact part of our module where such lines we had to translate. I want to see how well you communicate yourselves. क्या खाने का दिल कर रहा है? Say that in English.
What do you feel like?
What do you like to eat?
Almost what do you mean?
मैंने ये नहीं कहा आपको कि आप क्या खाना खाना पसंद करोगे.
What do you
मैं
like to
खाने
eat?
का दिल
मैंने कहा दिल करना, that is the word.
Yes.
Do we know that word? Do we communicate ourselves well? Number 2, आज मैं मरते मरते बच गया.
I have a narrow escape.
चलेगा? Yes, she's right. Right. When it comes to grammar and vocabulary, guys, a lot of people, this is really funny part of it. I've seen people saying that मेरी माँ ट्रेन के तीसरे डब्बे में अटक गई थी.
My mom got stuck in the third.
Okay. Compartment is the right word. People taking direct word-to-word translation. My mother was stuck in the tiffin. Dabba is tiffin? Yes, it is there. Again, guys, don't take me wrong. I'm not here to make fun of anyone. All I'm trying to tell you, speak the language which world speaks.
Yes.
Okay? आज मैं मरते मरते बच गया. Dying, I survived. This is what people say. Again, are we confident about the language? Guys, communication, in fact, I'll ask Anju ma'am to come back again and talk whole lot of communication. But today, this is not a topic. Yes, it is very much connected to your persona. I have seen several people, those who have chartered accountancy, company secretary, BCA, किसी ने MCA किया है, and then you go to Dr. Reddy Pharmaceuticals for a job. At that particular time, you have no style, class, dressing sense. So guys, today's lecture, persona, what if you do not have that persona? What if you do not know the content knowledge? What if you do not have the communication skill? What if you do not have the courage to talk about your past and your future goal? So how important this is. Now, coming back to language again, the word what I was mentioning, that which is क्या खाने का दिल कर रहा है? The word is, do you know?
What do you like to eat?
तुमको क्या अच्छा लगता है? My guru, I will never forget, Dr. Sharma. She was from Banaras University and she had done her English from Cambridge. Miraculous, magical person. And she taught us how to get vocabulary. Anyway, the sentence is, what are you craving for?
Yes.
Right.
That is the problem.
दिल करना, craving.
मालूम होता है, but
Yes.
you- at
मरते
the-
मरते बच गया. I had a close shave with death. I almost encountered death. I had a narrow escape. There are several ways we can talk. But we come back to, how are you? I'm good. How are you? I'm doing fine, man. Thank you. Thank you for asking. I'm all right. I'm just great. I'm exhausted. So tired. I'm really bored today.
No,
We-
in this communication, no, he don't want to go for a long. Means you want to cut that.
Correct. He don't want to. This is a very common error in English. He doesn't want to.
Yes.
Again, I'm not here to talk about more English language, but I'm saying guys, I'm not talking about just English. I'm talking about, like, my mother spoke fluent Kannada. My father spoke fluent Telugu those days. They both are not here today. But they always told us, learn a language, guys. And there is a wonderful saying, no matter what you do, there is nothing without something called as passion. If you don't have that, like several people come and say that, Sunil sir, kal mera Infosys ka interview hai, especially engineers. I conduct lectures for engineering colleges. Bhai, tera चौथा साल चल रहा है ये. You're waiting for a campus interview going to happen tomorrow or day after tomorrow. And today you're planning to join a class or even learn from someone. Guys, language takes a long time. There is a wonderful saying in language cannot be taught, it has to be caught. Am I right?
Yes.
Am I right? Mr. Shirish, did your father or mother ever teach you the basics of grammar and everything? You heard it by listening to people, right? Khana khaoge, nahi khaoge. Again, talking about one more thing when it comes to language, guys, language differs from city to city.
Yes.
I am from Karnataka. My goodness, you will be shocked. When you go to Hubli, there is a different Kannada. You go to Udupi, there is a different Kannada. Again, guys, all I want to say that make sure you speak correct language without any accent, style, and last thing which I hate about people doing it, which is trying to imitate someone.
Yeah.
Don't ever do that. Be your own self and speak. Now, this is another important C which I want to share. Can anyone tell me? You guys can think on all the words which are on C.
Conviction,
Conviction, very much. Or, please,
commitment.
commitment, excellent. Guys, that C is called credibility.
Yes.
How credible you are. Again, let's take persona for, I would say, let's say for a marriage interview, matrimonial interview. Let's say for a promotion. Let's even say to sell something. Imagine I am from Camlin. I walk inside and someone is questioning me. Okay? At that particular time, I have to have in-depth knowledge about the company. I have to have a knowledge about what they are looking forward. Again, salesmanship lectures, that is very secondary. Now, but people fail in every aspect because, number one, zero homework. That is secondary, that is not my topic today, but at least being very honest. I'm sorry, sir, I beg your pardon. Again, communication also helps. Talking one more thing about communication, let's see when you don't hear. When you don't hear correctly, what do we say? People say pardon. Pardon is wrong and rude.
Pardon me.
Pardon, just by word, is wrong. The word, say the whole line. Beg your pardon, please. Pardon me, please. Don't just say pardon. Again, when people don't hear correctly, I've seen several people. Kya bola? Are bolo? Hello, who are you talking to? And your vision is, and your goal is to join a multinational company. You need to learn basics. Again, when you don't hear correctly, there are 5 to 6 different ways. I beg your pardon, pardon me please. Would you be kind to say that again? I'm sorry I missed it. Would you be kind to say that again, please? Saying it in a different volume. We don't say that. Okay? Ek glass pani do na. Could you tell me ek glass pani do na?
It's what's called kind of
May I
a
have
order
a
you.
glass?
Chalega? Aur ek? Sir?
Please give me a glass of water.
Okay. Please give me a glass of water. Voice goes up and down. You are
Shooting order
dead.
just like that.
Better, simple is anyone? Sir? Ek glass pani do na. Translate that in English. Kindly gets way too formal. Anyone?
Please get me a glass of water.
Guys, the request words are would and could.
Could you
May is
make?
polite.
May is also polite, but again, it depends where you go.
Could I get a glass of
Yeah.
water?
Could you manage a glass of water?
Sometimes it becomes
May I have a
very
glass of
formal.
water? Again, communication and voice. It gives a major, guys, don't take me wrong, I stress on communication and persona. Imagine someone who has Vivaldi suit, imagine someone who is very well dressed and who doesn't have courtesy, who doesn't have punchline in his voice, who doesn't have that attitude to learn. Disaster. There is a wonderful saying, a doctor had a great surgery, successful surgery, but the patient is dead. It has no use to it. The basic funda of life is winning people. Guys, anyone knows what is this? Have you traveled abroad? Anyone? Sir?
Pardon?
I'll do it again and show it to you. Do you know what is this?
I don't remember also.
But I said that in my last lecture. Guys, this is called as, where's the duster? Anyone? This is called wow factor. You walk into a lobby of Sahara or even Oberoi's, Taj, Sun and Sand, Lalit, anywhere. You walk inside and you say, man, amazing. Wow, look at that. Great. Something you see and wow, this is phenomenal. Awesome. Amazing. That is what people must say when they talk to you. Few words. That 2.5 minutes of your, or even 2 seconds when you walk inside. A simple shake hand. Simple, hi, hello, good evening, so nice to meet you, nice to see you. Again, do you need a style? Absolutely not. You do that really basic. When guys, I'll give you another wonderful example. There was a movie on Bhopal, right? Gas leak. When I was doing my hotel management, those days we had met Mr. Nariman. Anyone knows who's Mr. Nariman? Nariman was the lawyer from Government of India. When I met him, guys, you will be shocked. He was on his shorts. I was in his room. And you know, the time I spoke to him, he was so kind and courteous. Please leave the breakfast on the table and I would sign it later on. If you need something else, just let me know. I mean, the voice and everything. Again, I have interviewed several biggies. I have interviewed Nana Patekar. When we met him, Nana Patekar was also like, you know, that language, Basana. Again, several people. I mean, 2 days back, I met this person who was from Sweden. And with the architecture department, he was conducting a lecture. And this man was like, he's a big shot. He's a monster. But the way he was talking, oh, I would appreciate if you could really have this organized for me. My goodness, look at this. I would appreciate if you have this organized for me. Like, you know, the way people talk, they are so humble. That is what you should be. But at times, can a police officer act like that? No. So again, it's a different personality altogether. Situations keep you ahead of the game. Now, wow factor, it is very important when, again guys, the reason I did that, Italians do that. Italians, when I was in Italy, I was so shippy years back. Traveled the entire Europe and so many places I've seen, you know, their culture is so different. Everything is different. And you know, this person who said, wow, amazing, man. Again, what we had done was a simple breakfast setup. The salad presentation and everything. Guys, in Hindi, there is a wonderful saying that, you know, jo dikta hai wo bikta hai. Again, in our hotel industry also, it is none other than a garnish. A visibility of a dish. Be it, can be anything. It has to look really great, appealing. That is what goes hand in hand with your persona at all times. Now, language, one more important aspect I want to share with you. How many of you guys speak more than 3 languages? Mr. Shirish, I bet you speak Marathi, Hindi, Gujarati.
Yes.
And English? Gujarati you don't speak?
No, Gujarati, English.
Yes. So you?
3 languages.
You speak
Marathi,
Tulu?
Hindi, no, Gujarati also.
You speak Gujarati and Marathi?
Marathi, Hindi.
मराठी हिंदी गुजराती सर जी आप अच्छा लेकिन गुजराती के अलावा आप हिंदी भी बोल सकते हो अच्छी तरह से yes very much guys the reason I want to say that India is the only country in the world where people are bilingual you go to Canada you will find one person who will be speaking French because French is again their national language okay you go to America you might find persons speaking Spanish you go to Europe very rarely Germans will talk any other language. Guys, the reason I'm taking this language so seriously in your persona because that is what kills a person. It is not your clothing. If you're talking about personality, out of 100%, and this is your clothing which is given 8%. Here is you're talking about your content knowledge or you know whatever field you are into but it is almost 90 or 80% of your persona which is your smile which is your you know the way you carry yourself the way you win people
How you present yourself.
absolutely yes
Projecting
absolutely
yourself
yes
means-
how you carry yourself when it comes to that guys there is a lot of things we don't have much time for that body language gestures talking about body language anyone knows how to stand when you talk at a exhibition seminar event I think we did that last time look at me these are the postures what people have these are the postures guys even Amitabh Bachchan has said that when you get nervous you know what happens nervousness drives you you don't know what you're doing the way we, fiddling with your hair. Guys, I'm from hospitality industry. In Walt Disney World, even this was not allowed. Forget it. Digging in your nose, scratching here, you're always under surveillance. Someone watches you, you have 3 love letters, and nice meeting you. You're gone. History. Finished. So for that matter, body language, guys, I always tell people how you carry yourself. Best thing to stand, either you can always do like this, or left hand on your right hand side. Instead of, giving them a very reserved look. This is the best way to carry yourself at all times. And 1.5 feet, you can move around. 1.5 feet. If you walk 2 steps, again, that's probably 3/4 of a foot. But that is also no. If you're walking, stand there, win people. Guys, I'm talking about group discussion and personal interviews. People, those who go for, let's say McKinsey & McKinsey, let's say Philips India Limited, let's say Colgate-Palmolive, let's say any of the big multinational companies. People will judge you all the way. Especially when you're selling something to them, it will be very tough. It will be very tough because, when it comes to sales, you never sell a product, you sell yourself first. Isn't it? You never sell a product. You have to sell yourself.
People buy from people, not from companies.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right.
You
You know what? And if I don't like you, forget it. There is something which I don't like about you, forget it. Number 2, if I don't like something particular about you, for example, which we discussed last time also, you are a non-veg eater. You are a smoker. You belong to a caste which my mother hated. You do something else. Arey, ye yellow shirt kyun pehan ke aaya? Hello, that's his life. Again, this is something which you don't like about it. Take it out. Have an open look about your life, about your own self. There are several people, those who have no content knowledge, but they are the greatest characters of this world. And they are the greatest people. There are several people, those who never wear, greatest outfits, but they are still the great people. At Prithvi the other day, I met Nasiruddin Shah. Even Times Festival. My goodness, so down to earth, nothing. He had a half shirt, a trouser, simple. मेरे ख्याल से कोल्हापुरी पहना था उसने. Amazing. Absolutely, I was not expecting him to wear all these high funda, clothing. He was very normal, but he was a breathtaker, winning person. That is something which you need. Do uncommon things in, having common things with you. Now, language and communication skills, or persona, how it blends in. Okay. For a minute, let us do that out here. Okay. Madam, you want to come here? Sir, you can come here. Mr. Shirish has been here last time. I don't want to conduct a lecture and go ahead, but I would rather make you do it. All right? Good. You can actually, sir, you come this side, you come back.
Well,
all right, great. Just shake hand, talk to each other. Okay? Let's say she is Gauri Khan.
Okay.
Don't go ahead, stay here. Come back, watch the camera.
okay.
All right, this is your business card.
Yeah.
Come here. And you are from Bisleri. She owns Kolkata Knight Riders. She needs 25 million
Okay.
bottles of Bisleri.
Okay.
You walk inside. Hello. Hi, ma'am. Good afternoon. So nice to see you. Thank you very much for allowing me to have a meeting with you. And this is my business card. Shall we discuss? Do that. Let me drink water. He's already nervous. You can see that. Look there.
See, in this matter, I am not doing this type of marketing and all. So I am handling this lectures and all. See, so
Quite all right. Quite all right. Do the best. Whatever you can do. This is wet, but you can
Okay.
hold it.
So what? See, I just wanted to sell it, miss.
Sell it.
Sell it.
Yes. It's all yours.
So what?
In fact, I did it also. मैंने करके भी बताया. आप कीजिए अभी.
No, see, I don't have interest in this marketing and
चलो ठीक है. However you like it, do it.
Okay, you want some other इनके साथ करेंगे आप?
No, stay here. Nothing is gonna happen to you. You're Gauri
No,
Khan.
of course.
You're Gauri Khan. Okay, even your role.
Supposedly Shah Rukh Khan's wife for a minute.
Move inside. I'll do it.
Okay.
Great. You're Mr. Patil. I'm sorry, Patil. I have no time today. We'll meet later on. ठीक है? She's Gauri Khan. You're Patil. Your job is to sell it. Do a good job. She has no time for you. Come.
Okay.
Come here. Come close.
Yeah.
There you go.
Madam, I'm from this Bisleris company, so I want to sell this product.
Is this how you will sell it to Gauri Khan?
So, see, that is I had. I
Okay.
don't have a
Okay.
trainer.
Okay. I will simply train you. Now do it. Now do it. Hello. Hi. Good afternoon. What's your name?
Sunal.
Sonal.
Sunavle.
Sonavle. Hello. What's your first name?
Madhu.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Madhu Sonavle,
Yeah.
and I'm from Bisleri India Limited. This is my business card. Thank you very much for giving me an appointment today. Shall we sit down and discuss?
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I didn't have time today.
Got it? करा. तुम्हाला मराठीत करायला आवडेल का?
Marathis.
काही हरकत नाही. Guys, language can differ. Do not worry. करा. आता मराठीची you are who's Sachin's wife? Sachin's wife, I forgot her name.
Anjali.
Pilgaonkar, right? Anjali
No, but I
Pilgaonkar.
would not know Marathi.
It's
I
okay.
can,
It's
yeah,
okay. It's
alright,
okay. It's okay. You have to speak in English. कोई बात नहीं. करा.
मॅडम आम्ही हे बिस्लेरी कंपनीकडून आलो आहोत. आम्हाला हे प्रोडक्ट विकायचं आहे तुम्हाला, तर तुम्ही ही प्रोडक्ट घेणार का?
Sorry, I don't have time today. We need
ओके,
some
डझंट
time.
मॅटर.
Sonali, you did a good job. You did a good job. But anyway, guys, I'll tell you something. Pay attention. I don't think it was the language was the problem. You know, the problem was doing that. Probably he did it for the first time, no doubt about it. But even he did a great job by at least making an effort. Guys, courage really gives a big support to your own self. Now, when it comes to, again, last C, when it comes to winning persona, that is none other than, as I mentioned, you already talked about conviction, you already talked about courage, you already talked about several areas, all right? My old boss, Dhirubhai Shah, time,
when we meet a new person, confidence should be there because I don't know who is he.
correct?
And then to touch him, he may not be except myself. ये क्या? ये कौन है? क्या है?
Fine. You are very right. You know what, for that matter, let us have another second performance. Sir, you come down here, please. Mr. Shirish, come down. Shirish, I know you are a good actor. I'm going to give you a tough roles. So, what's your name?
Yes, Ravindra Surve.
Ravindra Surve. Ravindra, when you give a handshake, give a firm handshake. Okay? Guys, do you see my posture?
Yes.
This is the right posture. Hello, hi.
Hello.
A slight bend. Okay? Don't ever do this. Second thing, you know, a lot of people after shaking hands, they do that. Don't ever do that. Absolutely. Hello, Mr. Sonavle. My name is Sunil. Nice meeting you. What's your name, you said?
Ravindra Surve.
Ravindra, आता तुम्ही एवढं bend होऊ नका. Huh? My name is Ravindra. Ravindra, namaskar.
Yes.
Very good. ही गोळी तुमच्याकडे ठेवा. I've got a terrible headache. Please, I have.
He's a doctor or something.
Shh, I don't want to give you all the details.
नाही म्हणजे background मला
You are here
okay.
to. He's a chemist.
Okay.
He's a chemist, and you've got a terrible headache. You have no money.
Okay.
Go ahead.
मला खूप
English.
ओके सॉरी
रवींद्र सर इंग्लिश बोलायला चालेल ना तुम्हाला?
मराठीमध्ये कंटिन्यू करा.
अच्छा मराठीमध्ये करूया ठीक आहे. इट्स ओके रवींद्र जरा पुढे या तू बस. इट्स ओके. लेट्स डू इट इन मराठी. काही हरकत नाही.
थोडं जास्त कम्फर्टेबल आपण कमी.
हो काय हरकत नाही. पण तुमचा रोल वेगळा आहे हा.
अच्छा.
मी डिरेक्टर आहे, लक्ष द्या.
ओके.
तुम्हाला त्यांना द्यायचं नाहीये ते. ठीक आहे? त्यांना ओरडा आणि सांगा 5 रुपये घेऊन या. Got it? That's your हंसू नका तुम्ही. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Guys, watch the persona now. Watch carefully.
डोकं दुखतंय जरा मला थोडी एक गोळी पाहिजे होती मला खूप डोकं दुखतंय पण आता माझ्याकडे पैसे नाहीये मी उद्या दिले तर चालतील का मला प्लीज सोडवा याच्यातून प्लीज
नाही,
देऊ
तसं-
शकाल का
नाही नाही
का मी उद्या तुम्हाला पैसे देईन मला आत्ता म्हणजे अनबेरेबल आहे मला
मी व्यवसाय करतो उधारीवरती कोणती वस्तू देत
पण
नाही.
तुम्हाला मी त्याच्या बदली त्याचा इंटरेस्ट देईन मी जास्ती देईन
नाही.
पैसे आणि तुम्हाला त्याच्या बदल्यामध्ये माझे म्हणजे तुम्ही उपकार केल्याबद्दल तुम्हाला तेवढे देवाकडून हे मिळतील
All right. Great. Guys, give them a good hand now. Mr. Shirish, we will do the same thing. You do it in English. I will do his role.
Okay.
हा रवींद्र तुम्ही ऐका बस समोरून बघा तुम्हाला हवं तर.
सर
Yes, may I help you?
Yeah, sure. You will definitely help me. I'm having a severe headache, but the problem with me that
Actually, you should take this medicine. This is the best medicine. It will cost you 7 rupees.
But please, what you do, it's thank you very much. You have suggested me this manner, but right now I don't have any other.
I'm sorry, I can't help you.
Please, I will instead of 5 rupees, I will
Please,
7
आप
rupees.
आगे चले जाओ. I have
Please.
no time. That's
Please,
7
please.
rupees. I'm sorry, I can't.
See, you will get the benefit that you have helped somebody.
I do not
You
want to
should.
help
You
because I need this money. If I give it, do it for free, it's not going to help
It's
me.
not a free. You will get money.
Please, you're wasting
maybe
my time.
more.
I'm sorry.
Please.
Okay. You have a great shot. Shirish, you're a great actor. The day I shoot for some companies and all, I'll definitely call you. Now, guys, all I have wanted to prove a point that is our personality changes from every time to time. Correct? When we talk, again, I'm a father. The way I talk to my son, I have a different approach than the way I talk to my neighbor. Again, it depends on the concept. It depends on what is actually happening at that particular time. If we are watching a movie or anywhere out, at the theater, at a bank, anywhere, wherever we go, we are at, do ticket dena? Bhai sahab, do andheri dena? Look at the voice. Everything changes. Itne time se kahan gaye the tum? Your voice goes up and down. Someone might take it very offensive. So, winning persona is keep yourself calm at all times. The way you talk to. Kahan gaye the aap itne din se? Are you married? Are you married? Look at your voice. Your voices, do half of your show. So when it comes to personality and communication, we're not talking about written communication. We're talking about.
Person is a BP person, means BP disease having and all.
Okay.
Blood pressure. So that time naturally his voice is changing now, so behavior is totally going wrong. So in that case, what we have to do now?
It is. I'm so glad you asked the question. Not just BP patients. I've seen people, those who are just angry with their life.
Yeah.
When we were
Frustration,
working, I had gone to Yerwada jail. This was in 2012. Doordarshan, Akashvani, a lot of people had come. A lot of counselors were there. We met some person, and this guy was, I was not actually interacting with that person. But someone said, ये सब कैसे हो गया? क्यों किया आपने? अभी क्यों पूछ रहे हो तुम? Did he have a diabetes? Blood pressure? No. He was just angry. At that particular time, he was just way too angry with his life. Probably that life what he's going through. You have to change your persona at all times. Again, Sarji, Malik, boss, we are from hotel industry. We always talk, boss, if you don't mind, is it possible? May I? Would you? Could you? Dekho na jara ho sakta hai kya? We always do that. That is something people must learn when we are in a in different outside world. You have to be with that courtesy and that conviction. So, there is a different ball game altogether when it comes to communication skills or persona or even, person with a health hazard or any, I would say, deficiency. You have to be managed. At all times, you have to be there with that greatest passion. Now, again, when it comes to persona, there is another important part which is genuinely smiling. A lot of people do not have that smile. Hello, hi, how are you doing today? Hi, how are you doing today? Look at that. We are not communicating with the person. How are you doing today? You just don't want to speak to someone. Guys, remember, like several people, are you married? कहाँ रहते हो? क्या कर रहे हो तुम? Let your mouth speak, not your body. Several people I have seen. Okay? कल आ रहे हो? Don't ever nod. This is very rude. Always open up your mouth and speak to people. Yes, no, maybe. Should you? Would you? Are you going to? Look at your language plays a key role again. Now, when it comes to persona, there is another important aspect which, guys, I'll question you on something really great. What is that you expect from a future partner? He or she should have a great sense of humor. He or she should have a great smile. He or she should have a great winning capacity or whatever, earning capacity. He or she should have a great knowledge about the world. He or she should give me a greatest respect. This is what is your concept of winning persona. You expect a person like that at all times. But the actual fundamental concept when it comes to winning persona is none other than a person who has a respect for human. This is something which is called racism. अच्छा तू नॉनवेज खाते हो ओ तू अंधेरी में रहता है तू झोपड़पट्टी में रहता है हेलो दैट इज नॉट योर लाइफ ओ यू आर दिस you are Bengali, you are Punjabi, you are Sindhi, you are Muslim, whatever you are. Accept a person as he or she is. We expect this person should be like this. It's not going to happen. In life, there is a wonderful saying that when you eat, you're not gonna get all the same dishes. That's what is variety. So same thing you will have when you will go outside. You will have variety of people. You will have Mr. Shirish, you will have Mr. Sonavne, you might have Mr. Patel. The way we talk. I'll give you another wonderful example. I was conducting a session for Jain Jagruti. Have you heard of them? Jain Jagruti, South Indian Association, Mohalla Committee, Guru Tegh Bahadur Nagar. We did some programs for Punjabi people. They all are from different background. I had to mold myself according to them. There's a wonderful saying, when you are a speaker, your first content you should learn about is none other than your audience. What they like, what they are trying to hear from you, you should do a research on that. So same thing, when it comes to persona, make sure what are they expecting from you. What is that they have in their mind? What is that they are, particularly looking in you? That is something which is very important. Now, when it comes to persona, there is another thing which we shared about your body gestures, interpersonal skills, then comes your smile, then comes your, clothing. Talking about your clothing also, guys, let me just give you a simple example. Several students and college people do not know that they have to mandatorily wear a belt, that too a black belt. Okay? Shoes and socks. There is a wonderful saying, your socks should be extension of your trousers. Socks should be extension of your trousers. A lot of people do not know anything about full sleeves, half sleeve shirts, button down Cambridge shirts where you have a button out here. Again, style and fashion comes together when you are there and you present it well. Only you are well dressed and style and fashion goes for a toss. It has to be. वो कहावत है ना, अगर आपने कपड़े पहने हैं तो कपड़े बड़े नहीं हैं, आप बड़े हो. You are the one you are going to carry yourself. So if you have best probably YSL or Vivaldi or some of the great designers के कपड़े पहने हैं and you are rude, afternoon, uh, let's say Samarkand. Samarkand was the name of the restaurant.
Telemarketing.
It is.
Same clip you have to repeat it again and again. That's,
Several people talk like that, but your job is to, hello, good afternoon, good afternoon, Air India. My name is Sunil. May I help you?
And listeners should be clear.
Absolutely.
Who is speaking for what purpose. Then the conversation starts.
It starts. At the other hand, that is best part about it is there is one drawback of several people, that is called listening.
Yes.
Active listening is very important. When it comes to listening, people do not listen the main key factors. Again, unnecessarily, at the other hand, there's another important part when it comes to listening. People are in a hurry. When they talk, they are in a hurry. If they are calling, if they are receiving a call, the way they talk to people is disaster. Again, hello, hi, my name is Sunil. Good afternoon, may I help you? Yes, I'm trying to reach Mr. Shirish in sales. Is he there? Actually, he is not here. He's gone. But right language, I am unable to find him. I will relocate him. I will pass on a message. Look at your persona. You know what the person is listening. Slow yourself down at all times. Mr. Shirish is gone home. ये आप कैसे बोलोगे? Gone home.
He's left for the day.
He's left. He has.
He has left.
He has left for the day. May I know this is in what regards?
Yeah.
Telephone etiquettes, I can sit here and talk day in and day out.
Sometimes there are some reason out of stations also.
Whatever it is, but
And do you need to pass on some message? to them?
may I, would you, could you? This is in what regards? I would like to give a message to Mr. Shirish. Sure, sir, definitely. My name is this. I'm taking a call from Mr. Shirish. Would you like to share what is this all about? Guys, persona is also none other than courtesy. I have seen several people, those who are just not courteous to each other. People, those who are, always in a hurry. At the other hand, foolish things happen. Last month, I had gone to terminal. We had gone to drop someone. This was like 1:30 in the night. And there was one small, probably a shop, I don't know what it was, who was selling coffee. And the person comes to him and says that, 1000 ka chutta hai. I was like 1:30 in the night for a coffee, I think it was 7 or 8 rupees, I don't even know. But we do get fools. Have you seen the ad of Seat tires? There are a lot of idiots on the street.
Yes, that was wonderful.
This is true. This is really true. You would be shocked and amazed when you go out and see people.
That female, she's eating a laddu.
Laddu, no, the old ad.
Nee,
Yes,
Baba
yes,
Dad,
yes,
na,
the
that
chai-
was wonderful.
Awesome it was.
And the expression.
And
was-
several people never agree that it was their fault. They are very stubborn. At the other hand, I think the Moyle's lecture, what she mentioned, that you want to go and slap a person, but at the other hand, you have to be, again, unnecessarily don't get into a fight where, you were right, wrong, secondary, don't disrespect anyone. Guys, when it comes to persona, instead of this, I want to tell you about enemies of winning persona. People, those who do not have that. First thing I have said, anger. Second thing, people, those who have no knowledge about what we are getting into. Okay? Let me give you a simple example. A person who is trying to sell a flat. We conducted some sessions for Builders Association, and this person was trying to sell a flat. The other person, guys, pay sharp attention. The buyer wanted to buy a flat. Again, everything was fine. But the way this salesman was addressing him, it was like, तुमको नहीं जमेगा, तुम ये वाला ले लो. Like you don't even know. You don't even know his capacity. You don't even know his financial background. Nothing. Guys, there is wonderful saying, it is not what you speak, it is how you speak.
Yes.
Don't you think so?
True.
It is not what you speak, it is how you speak. Some people might take it in a very offensive manner. Another wonderful example I'll give you. In our hotel industry itself. Someone who comes in This is in US, and at a restaurant, my job was, hello, good evening, to Fulton's Crab House, and my name is Sunil. I'll be at your service today. So we have some greatest soups, salads, entrees, and if you're looking forward, we have a promotion. You buy a soup, salad, and entree, and you get a dessert for free. Now, a good friend of mine, the way he was trying to sell them, he said that you have to buy this package. He was lying because उसको ज्यादा पैसे मिलते हैं अगर उसने ये बेचा तो. There is an a la carte menu also, huh? जहाँ पे if you want you can have a soup or a salad and an entree, whatever. But again, guys, what I'm trying to tell you out here, anyone? Dishonesty.
Yes, yes.
Dishonesty. So again, that is there. वो कहावत है ना, अगर तुम्हारे दिमाग में ही है that you want to kill someone, automatically weapons will come to you.
And when you say you have to, you are again not respecting customer.
Absolutely, absolutely. And this is a disaster when you have that problem with you. When it comes to persona, there is another important aspect, which is how you judge a person. Could you tell me, how do you judge a person? What do you look into? Imagine you have to print a business card. Okay? I'm a printer. I've come to you. What do you look into? My credibility, cheap rates, quality of the paper. What else will you see? So, काय काय बघाल तुम्ही? तुम्हाला फक्त एक प्रिंटर आलाय तुमच्याकडे. एक प्रिंटर आपके सामने है, you are going to do business with him. क्या देखोगे आप?
Apart from this, apart from
capacity of it.
Okay.
Printouts.
Fine. Technical. और एक?
Yeah.
बोलो.
And financially is affordable to me or not.
Okay, continue.
And in market, first promotion is going, first things is going what what people are accepting from it.
Fine. Shirish?
what I will say, these other things like quality, paper, technical aspect, that is fine. But while asking, I will see how his body language is.
Correct.
Whether, because when I ask और ये type का paper तो सब लोग common use करते हैं. I mean ये अच्छा पड़ेगा. But what I want,
Okay.
I mean whether in
He's
that
above
sense-
and beyond going selling skills. Fine. You will look into, guys, there is a wonderful saying in our industry. When you pay top dollars for tomatoes, you never buy them raw and you never buy them rotten. Correct? Because you're paying top dollars for tomatoes. Same thing the world is looking forward. Guys, imagine my sister has to get married, and if I go for that matrimonial meeting and someone comes and tells us, he's a gentleman, but he has a drinking problem. He's an awesome fellow, but guys, वो कहावत है ना, कुछ भी नुक्स रहेगा ना तुमको नहीं चाहिए. भाई तुम तुम्हारी बहन की शादी करने जा रहे हो. You meet the best. Same thing is persona. People look into you. Imagine if I have to give a job to someone who's really amazing, but who's addicted. Who's addicted to cigarette smoking, drinking, or whatever his problems might be. Do you want to? No. Guys, the wonderful saying is, you need the best. In every aspect. Same thing is personality. Someone, let's say my son is in the field of advertising, and he tells me the day they interviewed him, you would be shocked the questions they asked him about all things. Content knowledge, editing, this, that, proofreading, grammatical skills, and everything. For an internship job, it took for such a long time. Same thing I want to share with you. Inshallah, tomorrow you will go at any place. Someone is looking at you. What are they thinking? And how do you analyze? That is what is very important. And it is all something which is called as, a bhel, which has your chana, sing, murmura, whatever, save, and everything. That is what makes a bhel. That is what people look forward when you have combination of all these things with you. Again, my personal experience, I had when I bought a place in Devlali, Nasik. I own a house. When I met the builder, again the builder was from our area, so I was very comfortable to talk to him, and he was very honest. I was known. But when he told me that, Sunil sir, this investment will fetch you serious money 5 years down the line. Again, that was not the reason I bought that place. I bought the place because I had heard about that builder from someone else, that he has taken a lot of places. He is the best builder, and this is the best centrally located area where you will have better things. That is what people look for, guys. There is something else which you look into. HR manager is interviewing you. He or she is looking at all the other areas, because on his head, a general manager is telling him that I need a person in Australia. I need a person to do this. I need a person to do that. So he is doing his work. You don't know where people know, how they are judging you. So those are the areas you will have to work upon. Now, you have any questions? When it comes to winning persona, remember, we covered most of the areas. Again, this was a brief kind of an introductory lecture. If we have to go deep into it, that's the time we have a PPT presentation and notes, everything is given. That by that time you have a concrete picture of everything. As I said, talking about listening skills, guys, जिंदगी में हम एक इंसान की बातें बड़ी गौर से सुनते हैं. Shirish, you don't answer. In life, we listen to one person very carefully and we do what the person tells us. Who's he? Our mom, never.
Is it?
Absolutely not. Bolo?
Our
Our inner, we don't listen to our own inner voices. No. So?
Wife?
Wife? Oh God, I never listen to my wife. Absolutely not. सांगा, एका माणसाचं आपण लक्ष देऊन ऐकतो आणि आपण करतो जे माणूस आपल्याला जे सांगतो ते. एनीवन? कोशिश तो करो मिस्टर सोनावले. सोनावले, हाँ. आपका नाम भूल गया मैं.
रायशी शाह.
मिस्टर शाह, बोलो. Can I give you, sir?
So you know what I said. You said no, it's not.
No. I'll give you an answer and you will say, yes, 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 you're very right. Who's?
No, okay.
Go ahead, go ahead.
The boss.
The boss, no.
Friend. Friend.
Friends, no. Once again, I'll repeat it.
Girlfriend for a boy.
Absolutely not.
Until she is not.
Absolutely not. Guys, the answer is none other than we are at Help Library, a doctor. Am I right? We listen to a person very carefully and we tell, whatever he tells us, we do it immediately because it is for our betterment. If a doctor tells you, Arey Anil, you have a problem, my goodness, I see bronchitis. Rush! Do you tell the doctor, nahi doctor, kal time nahi hai. You rush like a bullet and you get it done. That is what it is, guys. Listen carefully and work. Day in and day out, we meet so many people. So many people. This morning, my wife hired a Kamwali Bai because our old Kamwali Bai was missing. You know the first question what she asked her? पगार वगैरह अपन सब बाद में बात करेंगे. अगर नौकरी छोड़ना है तो मुझे पहले बताना. Pay attention. This is in her mind. Again, I said, Varsha, talk to her, salary and the job and everything. And the lady said, I can't come at 9 o'clock. Disaster. Kuch fayda nahi ho gaya. We wanted a maid to come at 9, leave at 10:30, end of the story. Again, guys, what you have and what someone else is demanding is very different. So, anyway, thank you very much. And yes, Shirish, go ahead.